Hi students, welcome to Diamond Group of Institutions, NEET and KCET online classes. Today we are going to discuss about the topic kinetic theory of gases. Small topic, but we can expect one question from this topic. Okay, na? So total formula based and here formulas also 2 or 3 formulas there. So concentrate on this topic. Okay, the first question, a diatomic gas with rigid molecules does 10 joule of work when expanded at a constant pressure. So it is expanded at constant pressure. So work done by the gas is 10 joule. What would be the heat energy absorbed by the gas in this process? Okay, na? So 10 joule of work is absorbed this one. Okay, na? Work done by the gas. So work done equal to the how much work it has absorbed 10 joule, how much work it has done 10 joule of work it has done. So now formula. Work done formula is P into dV or nR dt. We know this formula. So work done equal to PdV from ideal gas equation. PdV equal PV equal to nRT. No? From that PdV equal to the nR dt we will get. So work done equal to the 10 joules. Okay, work done by the gas equal to the 10 joules. So I am writing formulas also. And the next at a constant pressure, the condition is the process is constant pressure. So constant pressure, how much heat energy absorbed we have to find. At constant pressure, heat energy absorbed by the gas is Q equal to the NCP dt. Remember this formula. At constant pressure, heat energy absorbed by the gas is NCP dt. Okay, N into Cp value. So the gas, the given diatomic gas. So you have to remember the Cp value for all the gases. Okay, for diatomic gas, Cp value is a 7 by 2 R, monoatomic 5 by 2 R, triatomic 9 by 2 R. Okay, now remember this one. So in this question, the gas is the diatomic gas. For diatomic gas, Cp value is a 7 by 2 R. So I am writing Cp place में 7 by 2 R into dt. So 7 by 2 I am writing here separate nR dt. So nR dt value is nothing but the work done. So nR dt is nothing but the work done, that is equal to the 10 joules. So 7 by 2 into 10 equal to the 35 joules. So the heat energy absorbed by the gas in this process is 35 joule is the right answer. Very simple question. Okay, no? Next see the next question. 2 moles of helium gas. Okay, 2 moles of helium gas is mixed with the 3 moles of hydrogen molecules. What is the molar specific heat of mixture at constant volume? Okay, na? This is the question. So first, what is the data given? I am writing that one. So helium gas. Helium gas, how many moles? 2 moles. And helium gas is the monoatomic gas. So monoatomic gas ki Cv value. Okay, na? Cv value is 3 by 2 R. Diatomic 5 by 2 R. Triatomic 7 by 2 R. Remember the Cv values also. And next it is mixed with the 3 moles of hydrogen molecule. So hydrogen is the diatomic. Okay, so now how many moles to 3 moles? N2 equal to 3, Cv2. For diatomic Cv value is the 5 by 2 R. Okay, now this one. So now helium mixed with the hydrogen gas. Now they are asking the what is the molar specific heat of mixture at constant volume. So the specific heat of the mixture at constant volume, the formula is Cv mix equal to the N1 Cv1 plus N2 Cv2 by N1 plus N2. Remember, we can expect question based on this formula. Okay, now N1 equal to how much? 2 into Cv1 value 3 by 2 R plus N2 value is 3 and Cv2 value is 5 by 2 R by N1 plus N2. N1 value is a 2, N2 value is a 3, 2 plus 3 by. So here see now 2 is denominator is same. So 2 into 3 6 R plus 3 into 5 15 R. 6 plus 15 21 R by 2 into 2 plus 3 is the 5. Okay, so 5 into 2 10 no. 21 by 10 is nothing but 2.1 R. So 2.1 into R value they given 8.3 joule per mole Kelvin. Okay, substitute and we will get the answer is 17.43 joule per mole Kelvin. So the molar specific heat of mixture at constant volume is 17.4 joule per mole Kelvin. Okay, na? So like this, in this way do the problem. And the next question, see a cylinder with a fixed capacity of 67.2 liter contains helium gas at STP. So the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of the gas by 20 degrees centigrade. Okay, na? So 1 mole of helium gas at STP, the volume of 1 mole of helium gas at STP is 22.4 liter. but at STP it has the capacity 67.2 liters. Then how many moles of helium gas in within that cylinder we have to find. So 1 mole of hydrogen gas at STP volume is 22.4 liter, but in the given question what is the capacity of the cylinder and how much helium gas is filled there, means 67.2 liters. So 1 mole is equal to the 22.4 liter. So if the capacity volume is 67.2 liters, how many number of moles are present? So the number of moles equal to the 67.2 by 22.4, we will get the 3 moles. That means the 3 moles helium gas contained in the cylinder. Okay, so next the temperature raised by the 20 degrees centigrade. So changing the temperature is 20 degrees centigrade. Now they are asking how much amount of the heat needed to raise the temperature by 20 degrees centigrade. How much heat we need? So the heat energy required Q equal to the NCV dt. Why I took CV means here the cylinder has the fixed capacity. Okay, now cylinder has the fixed capacity, so it should not expand and it should not compress. That means volume is the constant here. At constant volume, heat absorbed by the gas is nothing but the Q equal to NCV dt. It constant volume. Okay, na CV. So N into CV value. So here they given helium gas. Helium gas is a monoatomic gas. For monoatomic gas, CV value is 3 by 2 R. Already we discussed that. So now CV place में CV value 3 by 2 R substitute and N into 3 by 2 R into dt. So N value, number of moles, already we found 3 moles. 3 into 3 by 2 into R value is 8.31 into dt value. Changing the temperature equal to 20 degrees centigrade. 20. So now simplify it, we will get the answer is 748 joules. So 748 joules is the right answer. So very easy questions. Concentrate, you will get the 4 marks easily. See the next question. Fourth question. For a given gas at 1 atmospheric pressure, RMS speed of the molecule is 200 meter per second at 127 degrees centigrade. At 2 atmospheric pressure, and at 227 degrees centigrade, the RMS speed of the molecule will be. Okay, they are asking the RMS speed at 227 degrees centigrade. Okay, so initial pressure, the given pressure 1 atmosphere, RMS speed given 200 meter per second, RMS 1 I written here, and at initial temperature is T1 equal to the. So whenever we are finding the RMS speed, we have to convert the temperature into the Kelvin scale. Okay, here the given degree centigrade. Okay, now convert into the kelvins. 273, add the 273. 273 plus 127 equal to 400 kelvins initially. And next at pressure 2 atmosphere, we have to find the RMS speed. Okay, so now temperature convert into the kelvins. 273 plus 227, 500 Kelvin. So at 400 Kelvin, VRMS speed is 200 meter per second. At 500 Kelvin, RMS speed equal to how much? Here they given the pressure. Actually, RMS speed does not depend on the pressure. Okay, remember that point. So next here, VRMS formula we know. VRMS equal to the square root of 3RT by M formula. Already we know this one. 3RT by M. Remember this formula. So here VRMS is directly proportional to the square root of T. From this VRMS 2 we have to find VRMS 2 by VRMS 1 equal to square root of T2 by T1. So VRMS is directly proportional to square root of T. So now VRMS 2 equal to send this VRMS 1 to this side. So VRMS 1 into square root of T2 by T1. So VRMS 1 value they given 200 square root of T2 by T1. T2 value is a 500, T1 value is the 400. So 500 by 400. So these two zeros and these two zeros will be cancelled out. Okay, we will get the root 5 by 4. Root 4 is nothing but the 2. 2 will come outside. It is in the denominator. 2 ones to 2 hundreds. So 100 into root 5 meter per second. So the VRMS speed at 227 degrees centigrade or at 500 Kelvin, it is equal to the 100 root 5 meter per second. Very easily, just substitute in the formula only. Okay, and next question, fifth question. An ideal gas occupies a volume of 2 meter cube at a pressure of 3 into 10 power 6 pascals. The energy of the gas is, okay. So now volume they given, volume equal to the 2 meter cube, pressure they given 3 into 10 power 6 pascals. They are asking the energy of the gases. The gas is the ideal gas. So the energy formula is E equal to the F by 2 into nRT. This is the formula actually. For ideal gas, F equal to the 3, degree of freedom, so F equal to the 3. So now 3 by 2 into nRT, okay now. So now that means 3 substitute here, we will get 3 by 2 into nRT. From the ideal gas equation, PV equal to the nRT, this formula. So nRT plus me I am writing the PV. Why? Because they given the pressure and volume values. So now 3 by 2 into PV. So 3 by 2 into pressure value is, pressure value 3 into 10 power 6 pascals and volume is the 2 meter cube. So substitute 2 will be cancelled, 3 into 3, 9, 9 into 10 power 6 joules. So the energy of the gas is 9 into 10 power 6 joules. C is the right option. Very easy question. Okay. And next one, question number 6. A gas mixture consists of the 3 moles of oxygen and 5 moles of argon at a temperature T. Okay. Considering only translational and rotational modes, the total internal energy of the system is, okay. So first I am going to write the internal energy formula. So this is the basic formula. Remember this formula. Internal energy equal to N into F by 2 into R into T. N is the number of moles, F is the degree of freedom. Okay. So for degree of freedom also you have to remember, for monoatomic degree of freedom equal to the 3 rotational motions only. And for diatomic we have the degree of freedom equal to the 5. So here 3 rotational and 3 translational and 2 rotational. For monoatomic gas, N equal to the, F equal to the 3 translational motion only. Okay na? So for monoatomic, degree of freedom is the 3 and 3 translational motions, and for diatomic degree of freedom is the 5 and 3 translational, 2 rotational. Remember. So diatomic has the vibrational motion also, but temperature is more than the 500 Kelvin or 750 Kelvin, then we will get the vibrational mode also. But here they are saying that consider the translational and rotational modes only. So for the diatomic, F equal to the 5, in that it consists the 3 translational, 2 rotational. Okay, first is the given. See now 3 moles of oxygen. First I am considering the oxygen. Number of moles equal to 3. Oxygen is the diatomic gas. The degree of freedom equal to the 5. So substitute in the formula, we will get the internal energy of the oxygen. So U1 equal to the N is 3 and degree of freedom is 5 by 2 RT. Then 15 by 2 RT is the internal energy of the oxygen. And this one mixed with the 5 moles of argon. So argon I am taking. Argon ka number of moles equal to 5. And argon is a monoatomic gas, so degree of freedom equal to the 3. So here 3 translational motion only. So now internal energy of this argon I am finding, U2 equal to the N into N means 5 into F plus 3 by 2 3 and by 2 into RT. So here also we will get the 15 by 2 RT. So here this oxygen gas mixed with the argon gas. Okay na? So then the total internal energy of the system is total internal energy equal to the internal energy of the oxygen plus internal energy of the argon. So internal energy of the oxygen is 15 by 2 RT and internal energy of the argon also 15 by 2 RT. So 15 by 2 RT plus 15 by 2 RT equal to the 15 RT. So the total internal energy of the system is 15 RT. B option is the right answer. Very easy question, but remember the internal energy formula U here, and energy of the gas also remember this formula. Okay. And the next question is a mixture of 2 moles of the helium. Okay, 2 moles of helium, atomic mass they given 4 units, and a 1 mole of argon gas, atomic mass also they given 40 units, is kept at 300 Kelvin. Okay, in a container. The ratio of their RMS speeds, VRMS helium to the VRMS argon, is close to nearest value we have to find. So first write down the VRMS. Okay, well, RMS speed ka formula, VRMS equal to square root of 3 RT by M. Okay, 3 is the constant, R is the constant. Both are kept at the same temperature. So temperature also constant. Then relationship between the RMS speed and the molecular weight is VRMS is inversely proportional to the square root of M. Okay, from this they are asking the RMS speed of the helium to the RMS speed of the argon. So RMS speed of helium to the RMS speed of argon equal to the square root of inverse proportion. So here helium I am taking, so in the denominator we will get the helium, here argon we are taking, so in the numerator we will get the argon. And atomic mass also they given, atomic mass of the argon is the 40 and atomic mass of the helium is the 4. So square root of 40 by 4. So 4 ones, 4 tens. So square root of 10, square root of 10 value is close to the 3.16. So the ratio is equal close to the 3.16. C is the right option. So very easy questions. Okay, now. Okay, see the next question, 8th question. A 15 gram mass of nitrogen gas is enclosed in a vessel at a temperature 27 degrees centigrade. Amount of heat transferred to the gas so that RMS velocity of the molecule is doubled. Okay, na? So now we have to find the amount of heat transferred to the gas. Okay, so here the gas is enclosed in a vessel. So gas is enclosed in a vessel means volume is the constant. At constant volume, heat transferred formula. So Q equal to the N into Cv dt. This for based on this formula we did one problem also. Okay, na? So at constant volume, heat absorbed or heat transferred equal to the NCV dt. Okay, so they given the mass, so from that we can find the number of moles. Cv value, okay, Cv value, how to find the Cv value? They given 15 gram nitrogen gas. Okay, nitrogen gas means diatomic. For diatomic means Cv value also we will get. dt, change in the temperature we have to find. So from the given data we have to find the change in temperature. How to find the change in temperature means initial temperature they given 27 degrees centigrade, convert into the kelvins, so 300 Kelvin, and one point they given amount of heat transfer to the gas so that RMS velocity of the molecules is doubled. Okay, here RMS velocity of the molecules is doubled. Use this point, and from that we have to find the final temperature. Initial temperature is 300 Kelvin, and to double the RMS velocity, how much temperature has to increase? So Vrms is directly proportional to the square root of T. We know already this relationship. From this we can write it as V2 by V1 equal to the square root of T2 by T1. So V2 is the final RMS speed, it become double. Initial is the V, final will become double, equal to square root of T2 by T1. T1 initial value is 300 Kelvin, and substitute here. So Vv will be cancelled. 2 equal to square root of T2 by 300 we will get, both sides square it, 2 square means 4, and T2 by 300, send the 300 to this side, T2 equal to the 1200 Kelvins. Initially the temperature is 300 Kelvin, and to make the velocity of the molecules double, we have to increase the temperature up to the 1200 Kelvins. Okay, so now heat absorbed by the gas Q equal to the NCV dt. I said already why we are using the NCV dt means here the vessel is the closed vessel, so volume is a constant. At constant value, heat absorbed by the gas is NCV dt. N equal to the mass of the gas given. We have to find the number of moles. Already nitrogen gas ka atomic mass मालूम है, that is the 28 grams. Okay, so number of moles equal to the mass of the gas by atomic mass. So mass of the gas small m by capital M into Cv value is the nitrogen is the diatomic gas. For diatomic gas Cv value is the 5R by 2. So 5R by 2 dt. Okay, this is the formula. Now substitute the values. Mass of the gas is how much? 15 grams by molecular weight or atomic mass equal to how much? 28 into 5 by 2 into R value. R value also they given 8.3 joule per mole Kelvin. So 8.3 d theta. dt means change in the temperature. So initial temperature is 300 Kelvin, final temperature is 1200 Kelvin. Change in the temperature is T2 minus T1. 1200 minus 300, 900. So 900. Now simplify it approximately, almost you will get the 10 kilojoule. So to increase the temperature from 300 Kelvin to the 1200 Kelvin, and to make the velocity of the molecules double, the heat has to transfer to this gas 10 kilojoule energy. This much of heat energy we have to supply, 10 kilojoule. Okay, option is the right answer. Now see the next question. Two non-reactive monoatomic ideal gases have their atomic masses in the ratio. Atomic masses ka ratio given 2:3. The ratio of their partial pressures when enclosed in a vessel kept at a constant temperature is 4:3. That means pressure is the ratio of pressures are the 4:3. The ratio of the densities is, density ka ratio we have to find. Okay, so whatever the data given, I am writing here. They given the ratio of the atomic masses. Ratio of the atomic masses m1 is to m2 equal to 2 is to 3, and the ratio of the pressures they given p1 is to p2 equal to 4 is to 3, and they are asking the ratio of the densities rho1 by rho2 equal to how much. Okay, if we know the ideal gas equation, PV equal to the nRT. Okay, PV equal to nRT, n place में mass of the gas by atomic mass I written here. So m, small m by capital M into RT. So now send the volume to this side. So then P equal to the m by V into RT by capital M. This is the mass of the gas by volume occupied by the gas. So mass per volume is nothing but the density. So P equal to the m by V is nothing but the rho equal into RT by M. RT by M. So now here R is a constant, and the temperature also they said at constant temperature they given. Temperature also constant. Then send the M to this side. The relationship between the density, pressure and mass units. Okay, atomic mass is nothing but the density is directly proportional to the pressure and mass. Okay, na, atomic mass. From this, the ratio of the densities rho1 by rho2 equal to the, okay, this is directly proportional to the pressure and atomic mass na. So P1 by P2 into M1 by M2. P1 by P2 value given 4 by 3, 4 by 3. M values M1 by M2 also given 2 by 3, 2 by 3. Then answer is 8 by 9. 8 is to 9 is the right answer. Okay. So important question this one. And next question is the, if one of a monatomic gas की gamma value is adiabatic constant 5 by 3 is mixed with 1 mole of a diatomic gas. For diatomic gas gamma value is 7 by 5. The value of gamma for the mixture is. So to find the gamma value for the mixture, okay. So for the gamma value for the mixture, to find the gamma value of the mixture, we need gamma is Cp by Cv. So gamma mixture equal to Cp by Cv mixture. That means mixture ka Cp value we need and mixture ka Cv value we need. Okay na? Molar specific at the constant pressure and molar specific at the constant volume. Cp Cvs. Okay, gamma mixture ka, to find the gamma of the mixture, we need the Cp value for the mixture and Cv value for the mixture. Okay. So first given data I am writing 1 mole of monoatomic gas, N1 equal to how much? 1 mole, and monoatomic mass gamma value is 5 by 3. Monoatomic gas na, for monoatomic gas Cv value equal to the 3 by 2 R. 3 by 2 R. Already we discussed that in previous questions. Next, this is mixed with the one more gas that has the number of moles 1 and gamma value 7 by 5 means diatomic gas. For diatomic gas Cv value is the 5 by 2 R. Okay, from this given data I am going to find the Cv value for the mixture. Okay, so I need Cp value and Cv value for the mixture. Now first I am finding the Cv value for the mixture. Already we know the formula N1 Cv1 plus N2 Cv2 by N1 plus N2. N1 value is 1, Cv1 value is 3 by 2 R plus N2 value is 1 into Cv2 value is 5 by 2 R whole by N1 plus N2, 1 plus 1. Okay, now that is equal to the, here 1 into something something. Okay, 3R by 2 plus 1 into something something only 5R by 2. 3R by 2 plus 5R by 2 is nothing but 8R by 2. Into denominator mein what is there? 2. So 2 into 2 4, 4 ones and 4 2s 2R. So mixture ki Cv value we got 2R. Okay, mixture ka Cv value is 2R. Next, to find out the mixture of the gamma, we need Cp by Cv of the mixture. Cv value we got, Cp value we have to find. From here we know the Cp minus Cv equal to the R. Already we know Cp minus Cv equal to R. So Cp equal to the Cp value for the mixture equal to the Cv send this side. So Cv value for the mixture plus R. So Cv value for the mixture equal to how much? 2R. 2R plus R equal to the 3R. So mixture ki Cp value is 3R and Cv value is 2R. So now gamma mixture, substitute these values in this formula. So mixture ki gamma value is Cp by Cv ka mixture. So Cp value for the mixture is 3R by Cv value for the mixture is 2R. 3R by 2R equal to, RR will be cancelled, 3 by 2 equal to the 1.5. So the answer is 1.50. So the gamma value for the mixture is 1.5. This is the very important question, this question also. Okay, concentrate on this one. And the next question, at room temperature the RMS speed of the molecule of a certain diatomic gas is found to be 1930 meter per second. 1930 meter per second they given. The gas is, what is that gas? We have to find. So first I am going to write the given data. So RMS speed they given. So Vrms equal to how much? 1930 meter per second. RMS speed they given. And the next at room temperature they said. Room temperature means it is equal to the nearly 27 degrees centigrade we will take. Convert this 27 degrees centigrade into the Kelvin scale. Then temperature at room temperature is nothing but the 300 Kelvin. Okay. Now what is that gas we have to find? Okay, now Vrms equal to, already we know the formula, square root of 3 RT by M. So Vrms value is 1930 equal to square root of 3 into R value is 8.31 into temperature equal to how much? 300 by capital M. Capital M is nothing but the atomic mass. Okay, now to remove the square root, we have to square both sides. So 1930 into 1930 equal to 3 into 300, 900 into 8.31 by capital M. So now capital M equal to the, send this one to this side, 900 into 8.31 by 1930 into 1930. So okay, simplify this one, we will get the mass, atomic mass equal to the 0.002 kg. So now we have the atomic mass in the grams only. Convert this kg into the grams, multiply with the 1000, then we will get the atomic mass equal to the 2 grams. So for which gas we have the atomic mass is the 2 grams. So here options are helium, fluorine, oxygen, chlorine is there. So for which gas has the atomic mass is the 2 grams, that is nothing but the helium gas. So the option is the A is the right answer. So in this way solve the problems. So whatever the questions we discussed here, all these questions are the previous year's mains questions. Okay, in the mains only they are asking this much of questions, means how we can expect very easy questions in the NEET exam. But here we used in all these problems, we used only 3 or 4 formulas based questions only. Okay, maximum this kinetic theory of gas is based on the 3 or 4 formulas only. So remember that formulas and practice the problems, you can get easily 4 marks. Okay, thank you.